Hello, I'm Gary Oldham. I'm from Norwood, Texas, which is in the eastern Texas Panhandle. We've been farming cotton, and our family's been farming cotton here for many generations. We're standing in one of my organic cotton fields. This is about 35 acres. This cotton was planted 8 weeks ago, so it's progressing nicely. It's getting to what we call the bloom stage. We have cultivated it now, I think 4 times for weed control, and you can probably see some of the weeds in the background. The biggest challenge to me in organic farming is the controlling of the weeds. But from this field here, we expect to produce about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds of cotton per acre, which would translate into 2,000 to 2,500 t-shirts. Well, here's a finished t-shirt that comes from the factory after the fabric, and you can see this is a size large. And you can see again that it's knitted in the circle, so it's knitted to size. And t-shirts are they have a very efficient system. There's very little waste in the t-shirt patterns. I would say there's probably less than a 1% waste when they cut a t-shirt the way, especially when you're using the tubular type style, which most companies use these days. And so the t-shirt is one item we make. We make, as I mentioned, we make socks, and those are just knitted at the knitting plant. There's nothing further done with that. These are, again, made out of the same yarn that all of our products are, but there's a real nice stretchy sock. We have to use a little bit of elastic in the top to hold them up. We make a full line of baby products. This is just a little baby snappy, and it's a good selling item for us. Another interesting product we make that's unique is our tote bag, which we call the oat bag, because when we made that, it reminded me of the feed sack that my granddad used to use for his mules when they farmed with mules. But this is made out of t-shirt fabric, where most tote bags are made out of a heavier canvas, and the holes are just like a t-shirt neck. Very strong. You couldn't put enough weight in there to break it, but then nice feature is that you can fold it up and put it in your pocket or your purse, because it's so lightweight but very strong.
We started our Close to Earth youth group in 2007, and we wanted to have t-shirts, and so I did some research to find a good organic cotton grower, and we couldn't find an organic cotton grower in Oklahoma, but I found one in Texas, and so I called and we got it worked out, and our t-shirts are grown and sewn in the USA, grown in Texas and sewn in North Carolina, and I'm really happy to say we're really proud of our organic cotton t-shirts grown by Gary Oldham, SOS from Texas. So thanks, Gary. I really appreciate you offering the shirts you got.
Everybody was outside because somebody had.
It's been quite an experience for me, because as I started the business and never had an idea of even making a t-shirt, I just was interested in farming cotton and growing cotton, and organic cotton had a little better pricing. But as we went along, found out that the marketing was more in a finished product, so we began that operation and have continued, and business has grown, and we're able to keep a lot of American jobs and produce a nice product for our customers as well. My family moved here and settled this land when it was first settled, and actually my granddad broke out the prairie grass that existed before to farm, and then I live in the house that my grandfather built. I've lived there for 57 or 8 years, all my life, except for the time that I was in college, so I am, grounded and rooted here. As a small farmer, the organic with the market and the way that we do vertically works very well for us for sustainability aspect. But then also it's good for the land. Our label that we carry in our shirt says, "Good for man, good for the land." And we believe that as we farm the land in a proper manner, we farm it the way people did way before us, and to save our soil, which is what SOS stands for those beyond us, for the people, generations to come. This land was inhabited many thousand years ago. We actually have on some of our land, we have a place where the Indians lived, and we had archaeologists recently that have studied the site and said that the peoples have lived here as long as 3,000 years ago. But of course, we have only been here for a little over 100 years. But we just have a strong belief in trying to make the land better than the way we found it and leave it better for those after us. So in that part, we feel like we enjoy that, and we're able to stay a small family farm and keep our business going. But we know that all my neighbors farm differently, and I don't criticize them for that. It's just what we do is just important to us, and we hope to be able to continue that throughout my lifetime, and hopefully maybe some of my heirs as well.